Hello dear friends, my name is Avas Bhatti and I am studying an MBA in Germany. After watching my video on German student visa application procedure, a lot of students have asked me to share more details on letter of motivation or statement of purpose. So today I am going to show you my own letter of motivation which I wrote myself, and I have successfully got my German student visa. And if you watch this video, you will be able to write your letter of motivation in a perfect structure. You will know what information you want to add and what information you should not add, and what kind of correlation you should create between your paragraph and what is the relevant information. You will know all of the details. And if you didn't watch the video on German student visa application procedure, I have added the link in the description, and I will highly recommend you to watch this video before submitting your visa application, because if you have any mistake in your visa application, you can correct your mistakes. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. Now let's watch the letter of motivation on my laptop. Okay, here you can see that I have addressed this letter to visa officer in Consulate General of Germany in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I have submitted my application in Dubai Embassy, so I write Dubai, United Arab Emirates. But you should add the city and country of the embassy where you are applying from. Then letter of motivation, this is the subject. Then dear sir, ma'am, or you can write the dear visa officer. This is kind of official way to write a letter. Then I have briefly introduced myself. I Muhammad Avas, my name is Muhammad Avas. I'm applying for national visa category D study. This is the legal name of the student visa, and I'm writing this letter. I'm submitting this visa application to study in Federal Republic of Germany. I'm telling the visa officer that I already have admission in Master of Business Administration MBA blah 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 in Bremen city of Germany. After briefly introducing myself and writing about why I am applying for German student visa, I have started from the beginning. I wrote something like from an early age I have been deeply interested in computers and technology. Here I should tell you that I have Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology, and before that I was studying computer sciences throughout my educational career. So here you can see that I have studied computer science and information technology, and I am applying for business administration. Now I have to justify why I am switching the field. Firstly, I have to tell the visa officer my motivation to study computer science and information technology. Then I have to tell him why I want to switch the field. So let's see. I can still remember the feeling when I first used the computer system. I was really amazed by its mysterious problem solving ability. I was very curious, my interest in computing. See, here I am trying to give him the reason and motivation why I have studied computer science and information technology throughout my educational career. After finishing my bachelor studies, I have started my professional career as a social media specialist. My specialization with my bachelor's degree was like software development, but I was working as a social media specialist. So in this paragraph I was like giving him the reason why I have selected this field. In recent years, the business world has become rapidly integrated with technology. People have been using technology to grow their businesses, and it encouraged me to choose a career that involves both business and technology. You see, here I've used the word encouraged and business and technology. I was creating a relationship between my job and my studies, and I was giving him the reason why I have selected this job. And I wrote like, it also helped me to learn how to reach target audience and increase brand awareness, boost sales using different social media platforms. I was telling him what I have learned from my job, and in the next paragraph I was explaining him current situation. Because when I was applying for the visa, I was working as a digital marketing executive in a company named AECS in Dubai. While working in such a fast-paced and diverse environment, I have encountered with several unforeseen challenges. I can handle the technical side very efficiently, but when it comes to developing business strategies, managing people who are coming from different cultures and background, or taking lead in projects, I find it hard to achieve the desired results. These challenges are keeping me from achieving my professional goals, and I'm unable to advance in my career. Therefore, after careful consideration, I feel that the next logical destination on my career path is an MBA program. Did you see how I explained that in my professional career I am having some problems, and the solution to the problem and the next logical destination on my career is an MBA program? I'm not studying an MBA for some leisure or whatever, but I'm studying an MBA for a genuine reason. Here I was also explaining the visa officer why I am not studying some course which is related to my previous education, why I am studying an MBA, why I am not studying some masters in information technology. So we have to justify whatever we are studying. Okay, and in the next paragraph, I believe that my past shows a steady yet rapid progression, and I'm eager to continue that progression by enrolling in an MBA program. I have a background of information technology, and when I combine it with an MBA, it will create a perfect combination to excel in this modern world, and I'm sure it would not only be useful but essential in developing my career potential and providing me with greater opportunities for future success. In the previous paragraph, I was explaining why I want to study an MBA, and in this paragraph, I was explaining what would be the benefit of studying this MBA, and I was also explaining that when I combine information technology with MBA, it will create a perfect combination for me. And in the next paragraph, the curriculum of the MBA in European Asian Management Program at Hochschule Bremen. This MBA in European Asian Management is my title, the title of the program which I am taking, and Hochschule Bremen is the name of the university where I'm studying. Is according to my professional needs. I'm studying because I need it, and yet it is much more challenging. The modules: culture and interculture management, strategic management, business analysis, business management, personal and diversity management. You remember when I was discussing my problems which I was facing with my previous job, I was mentioning that I'm good with technical stuff, but when it comes to manage people who are coming from different culture and background, when it comes to develop strategies, I'm not very good with these kind of things. So these are the modules in my MBA studies which are going to help me solve the problems which I was facing in the job, and they will equip me, they will help me with all the required tools and techniques and strategies to flourish in the market. So these are the modules which is going to help me out. Here I will strongly suggest you to dig deeper, read a lot about the program you are going to study, select some modules and mention in your letter of motivation and explain the visa officer that these modules will going to solve some kind of problem of yours. And in the next paragraph, I was discussing the university. I choose Hochschule Bremen International Graduate Center for a number of reasons. International Graduate Center is the faculty where I am studying my MBA program. First, the International Graduate Center offer an English language MBA program with the globally recognized EACSB, AQAS, ZIVA accreditations. These bodies provide international accreditation for MBA programs. So when I will get my degree from Hochschule Bremen, my degree will be accredited from these bodies. I will get an accredited MBA at a very competitive tuition fees as compared to other business schools. Second, it is one of the leading graduate schools in Germany. It has an excellent national and international ranking, internationally qualified faculty, and an excellent quality of education. Further, it is also a very diverse place with more than 360 international students coming from 60 different nationalities, which present a great opportunity to learn from intercultural exchange of experience. I have found these details on the website of the university. This is how you are going to justify why you have selected this university from the thousands of the universities in the world. You can find the details about your course and about your university on the website easily. You should definitely include them into your letter of motivation. So after justifying the university, now we are going to justify Germany. Why we are going to study in Germany? Why we are not going to study in any other country? Germany is called the land of ideas, and it has always been the center of excellence, especially in management studies. I was going for MBA, that's why I wrote here management studies. If you are going for engineering, you can write engineering. If you are going for some medical degree, you can write medical studies or whatever. It provides the globally recognized and the best quality of education by making students to gain knowledge in a practical way. I like traveling. I like learning a lot about different cultures and languages. While studying in Germany, I can explore the country and learn about its long-standing history. I can also learn the German language, which is the official language of 7 different countries. Over 100 million people in the world speaks this language. Germany is situated in the heart of Europe. It gives me an opportunity to explore different European countries in a very convenient way. Last but not least, Germany offers a lot of benefits for students, and it offers relatively affordable cost of living, which makes it an ideal place to study for international students. These are my reasons to study in Germany. I personally love traveling and history, so I'm sure that you also have your reasons. But if you don't have, don't just copy this paragraph, write in your own words. You can have some ideas, but don't just copy it. And in the next paragraph, I was explaining my future plans. So after completion of my studies at Hochschule Bremen, Germany, I plan to return back to Dubai and apply all the skills and knowledge which I shall gain to the benefit of the company. I'm looking forward to building a successful career that I can be proud of, and after getting the extensive experience in Dubai, I will move towards the ultimate goal of my life. I will go back to Pakistan and start my own export business. I have always wanted to play my role in the development of my country, and with the help of my future business, I will contribute to the developing economy of Pakistan, and I will serve my community by creating jobs and mentoring others. Here I was trying to convince the visa officer that after finishing my studies I will leave Germany. It is very important for your application. You have to convince the visa officer that you will not stay in Germany after your studies, and also you should tell the visa officer that your studies in Germany will help your home country. You will have better job opportunities. You will help your community with your studies. In the next paragraph, I wrote, I'm fully aware of the demands and challenges I shall face during my studies in Germany, but my enthusiasm, maturity, and strong determination prepared me to go extra mile to accomplish my educational goals. I dare to dream, and I'm prepared to work very hard to achieve my future objectives. I humbly request you to grant me visa and give me a chance to move one step forward to achieve my professional goals. Thank you for your time and consideration. Here I was telling the visa officer that I know what I'm doing, I know what it means to study in Germany, I know what are the demands and challenges, and I'm prepared for it, and I gently also request him to grant me visa. And in the next and last paragraph I wrote, I hereby assert that all of the information provided is real and correct to the best of my knowledge, and I have attached all of the required and supporting documents with my visa application. Sincerely, Muhammad Abbas. Okay, now I want to quickly review the whole letter of motivation and see how it is organized, how it is correlated, and what are the questions it is answering. Firstly, introduction and why I'm applying for student visa. Then my previous studies and the motivation to study computer science and information technology. Then my first job and what I learned from the first job. Then my second job and the problems I was facing in my second job, and the solution was MBA. And then what are the advantages of studying an MBA, and then why I want to study MBA at Hochschule Bremen, what problems would that particular MBA will solve for me, and then why I choose this university and what are the reasons, then why I have selected Germany to study, then my future plans after completing my studies, what will I do, then I just wrapped it by requesting the visa officer to grant me the visa. Did you see how well the information was structured, the relationship between the paragraphs, the organization from the past, present to future, from the beginning to the end? This is how you should write your letter of motivation. Once again, if you have any question or query, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you find anything useful in this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.